everybody, today we're here in Chula Vista, California at the Olympic Training Center with Olympian Ariel Martin. Go Team USA.
All the way.
So, you know, BMX, how'd you get started in this sport?
I started in 1990. I was 5 years old. That was my first official race. My fifth birthday, I got a race bike, but I was off training wheels at 2.5 and grew up going to the track with my dad. He raced in the late 80s just for fun, and I don't remember not being on a track. I can't even really remember that first race. It's been so long.
Now, what was fascinating to me is when you start here, I mean, you're going down quite a steep incline. So and you pedal all the way through that takeoff. So tell me a little bit about the takeoff. That was the most fascinating thing for me.
The start here is really unique to this World Cup format that we call Supercross BMX. This is really like the cream of the crop, the top level, having this big, huge start ramp, and that's really to make it very spectator friendly. It's exciting to watch. We're going so much faster over so big it jumps.
Oh yeah.
So it's a full sprint.
There's some big stuff down there.
It is a full sprint all the way down to the bottom.
Right, and then you know you're training with a team member right now, correct?
We're all training for the games together. The 5 of us that have made the team. There's 3 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
And you know, up until a few weeks ago, this place was pretty busy with a lot of riders who thought that they were going to the games, and it's sort of been narrowed down. So.
Okay, so it's time to put up and make it happen, right?
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good. Well, and there's more. We have the opportunity to meet with Elise Post, another Olympian. And how did you get started in the sport?
I got started when I was 6 years old. My brother, who was 14 at the time, just decided to get started with a friend of his at school and saw other little girls at the track and decided to tell my parents this is what she needs to do, so she's now a little wuss of a sister and can hang out with my brother, and went from there.
So, you know, speaking of that, what's the hardest part of the course for you? What do you take into it?
I think it's definitely different for everybody. I personally I love going down the start ramp and just being head-to-head competition. That's when everyone's the closest, is down the first straight, and I think that is probably one of the hardest spots because everyone's rallying for position at that point, and definitely one of the places where people can get intimidated. If you don't get out quick, it's definitely hard to come back from that.
You know, and a lot of times you got a lot of jumps in this thing, and you got a lot of really tight corners. I mean, is it the idea to get air to get distance, or to avoid air? What's the deal there?
You want to just get around the track as fast as possible. So a lot of times you see kids out at the logo track just going for big air all the time, and obviously that's fun and that's what we like to do in practice and stuff. But when you're out on the track, I mean, we generally have to jump things to get through it, but we try to go as low and fast as possible. Great,
I'm glad to hear that. Now, you're from where? Where are you from?
I'm from St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Okay, so how's Southern California for you?
Definitely a lot different than home.
Yeah.
At home it's a little bit cold. We're known for our really crazy winters, but yeah, summer's nice out there. My parents run a local track, so I was always able to have a good facility at home to train at during the summer. But during the winter months, it was pretty hard. So it's really nice for me to be able to be out here full time and just get to ride all year round.
Well, this year the Olympics are in London. But I know that this isn't the first time they did BMX.
Yeah, Beijing in 08 was the inaugural year for BMX in the Olympics, and I was too young to go for it last time. I was just 17, but yeah, this should be pretty good this year, and I think there'll be a lot more hype around it.
Oh yeah, I think so. Like when you first saw the Olympics in Beijing and you saw your sport, what were you thinking?
I wanted to be there, you know. I had turned pro when I was 15, and I'd won American championships at 15 and 16, so I'm thinking, I'm 17, why can't I go? And I was definitely jealous, and I was like, I gotta be up there. I gotta be up there in a couple of years, and I definitely put all my efforts forward to be there this time.
How exciting, man. Well, this is great to hear, and thanks for being with us, and you know what, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us here at the Olympic Center in Chula Vista, California. It's a beautiful place. And ladies, thank you for letting us into your world.
No worries.
Team USA?
All the way.
Go for the gold?
Always.
Every time.
There you go. And until next time, just remember to
enjoy.